we cleaned up our space, and what we're going to do now is the sauce that we had left over. And if you don't have any leftover sauce, you can use those small cans that just buy some extras. We're going to pour just a little bit over the top because these will stick together. So this part's kind of gross too. You got to kind of stick your fingers in between them to get them to loosen up, and that'll help to keep them from sticking while they are in the oven. And also you can kind of, move them around a little bit and get them all nice and good to go. So these look pretty good. I'm going to put some more sauce over them. We're just going to save a teensy bit of sauce and just kind of scooch it around, make sure everybody's got plenty on them. Seems kind of gross, but you're going to want to make sure it's everywhere. Then we have some plain mozzarella, not mozzarella. We have some Munster slices here, and I need to wash my hands. And as you can see, they turn orange very quickly. So I don't want to get it all in the cheese. We're just going to layer, and you can get this in the deli, and it's just fine. And they could even slice the big pieces for you, or the small pieces for you, like this. Or they could cut it up for the bigger one like we had earlier, and you could save some time. They can just cut it off of their large pieces that they have there. So we're gonna kind of pull these into parts because we want it to look just a little bit rustic. Because this is not one of those nice clean meals. This is one that gets all over the place. You could also use cheddar here, or mozzarella if you wanted to. But we just happen to like Munster quite a bit, so that's what we're going to continue to use. And we don't have any cheddar, so. Alright, so we're going to get that on there, and then we're just going to drizzle a little bit of this leftover sauce on there. And make sure your hands are clean, because your hands are going to be all in this stuff. And just, around the edges, make it look good. And then we're going to put this in the 350 oven until, probably about 20 minutes to 30 minutes until it's good and bubbly and melted and looks right. So we'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, well we're back. They're done. And we're going to go ahead and get one out here. I went ahead and loosened it up around the edges. And let's see if we can get one. Perfect. Oh, all the good stuff that came out of the ends. Let's get that in there. And these are very hot. They set for probably about 10 minutes. I wanted to make sure that they were nice and had solidified up a little bit. And all that cheese is just looking fantastic. So, we're going to sit down, and hopefully we're not going to burn our mouths off. Let me try these. Let's see. Ooh, I can see the steam coming off, but it's very hot. I'm going to have to let it set for just a second. Alright, we let it set for just a minute to cool off because it's very hot. So, and it looks kind of like blah, but it is really, really good. And as they set, of course they get better too. Oh, figures. Alright, let's see. It's still kind of warm. It's really good. It's got lots of flavor in there. All the nice sauces that are in there that we use, the green and the red, give it just the right amount of flavor. Of course, you can go with just red. If you wanted it lighter, you could go with just green. You could use cheddar inside. You don't have to use the meat or something. So anyways, I hope you have fun making this. It's one of our favorites.